What up, Cinco Smith here? Look, Lil Baby buys chains for his whole crew. The 4PF chains. What up, Cinco Smith here? And this is another wealthy rapper segment. I want to talk about Lil Baby buying his whole team chains. The good, well, the great, and the bad. But it doesn't have to be bad once we understand or get an understanding of one thing towards the end. So listen, first of all, I want to salute and shout out Lil Baby. He doing this thing. He said it was his turn. He proven it's his turn. And he definitely is coming with the heat, and he's speaking from a place that people can relate to. He has some relatable music, but he also drops some gems inside his music that can be both motivating and inspiring at the same time. So I really, I'm liking seeing how he rocking. But another key piece to the puzzle is a lot of times when people get on, they might, take care of their team or take them places or do certain things. But the fact that he really makes it a priority to make sure that his team, his squad is looking good, they feeling good, and they in line to get positions so that they can be making their own money is a applaud within itself. Because not everybody is the type of person who wants to position other people for success. But him buying the whole crew chains. Now, I don't know how much he spent on it. That's not my bag. But I know one thing is he came with money wrapped up and he was cashing out doing this thing. So I salute that brother. He getting to the bag, been getting to the bag, and that's what it is. Now, this is the thing. First of all, not only is it just an act of generosity from a standpoint of just saying, look, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Y'all been rocking with me from day one. Let me make sure y'all stay good, shining. This is just one example. But on the other hand, is that this is what I want Lil Baby and other artists to understand. Because somebody might be thinking, well, he spending all that money on chains. He could have did this. He could have did this, and telling them how to spend his money. Can't tell a person how to spend their money. If you understand universal law, he gonna get that money back because the getting is in the giving. He gave that away. That was like, look, hey, I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Boom. He gave that away, so he will be rewarded tenfold and some just because of the type of energy he putting out into the atmosphere. So don't count a person's money. You got to understand that certain things will still work out in their favor. Yeah, he could have spent it on this, could have spent it on that, but trust me, he gonna get that money back and some. Now, this is what I want artists to understand. Because on the wealthy, when I speak on the wealthy rapper segment, I really want to empower you to understand art as a music. I mean, well, understand wealth as a rapper. Because I don't want you to just solely focus on being a rapper, solely focus on uh making money versus building wealth. It's a difference between the two. We got to have some ownership in this thing and really start being a little more stingy with our culture and understanding how the game goes from a wealthy standpoint, not just an artist standpoint. So this is for Lil Baby as well as other artists. And I heard him make mention of something that made me say he might not know this, but I know he got some people on his team, got access to people that can let him know this. But if you don't, tell him to check this video out so he can put some people on his team to really benefit from what it is I'm about to say. So that being said, so he bought 4PF chains. He bought four of them that I saw, four PF chains. 4PF is his label, his brand that he's forming during his journey of dominating the charts. This is the power. Since that's his brand, since that's his label, since it's put on a lot of the material, his releases and things of that nature, when he buys those chains and it has 4PF on there and he's buying it for his team, the power in that is this. If he understands it, all of the money he spent on buying those 4PF chains can be a tax deduction. Why? Because that's his business. He's profitable in their business. And because it's a business, if it's set up correctly and he keeps the proper records of how much he spent on certain things, and that 4PF chain represents a form of advertising for his business, a form of marketing and branding for his business, the money he spent on those chains could be 100% tax deductible. 100% tax deductible. I know it's changed, but it's no different than the billboards. It's no different than some of the things that people might spend in forms of marketing and flyers and material This is a permanent thing that gonna be around for a long time, that he spent money on one time, but it's gonna be marketing his business for a lifetime. So understand the power in it as an artist. When you're spending money on certain things, if it's going towards your brand, or you being more successful, or you taking your bottom line to the next level, or you raising awareness in people who see what it is that you have, or hear what it is that you're producing, that stuff is tax deductible. See, the art of having tax deductions positions you so that you're a business owner. Literally, you being an artist, you're a business owner, but a lot of artists don't think from a business standpoint. And because of it, we lose a lot of money thinking that we have to spend this money to build our brand, and that's it. It just goes down the drain. No, you spent that money on your brand, but you can also write it off on your taxes. And I know somebody like Baby, the type of bread that he's making, and I heard him say, he said, "Man, I ain't got no control. Now, if the IRS, want to get to the bank account, there's nothing I can do about it." And I'm saying, yes, it is. Little baby, if you spend a certain money, make sure you got somebody on your squad who is keeping up. If they on your team, keeping up with the money that you're spending, and just recording, putting it in the software. Money spent here, money spent there, money spent traveling on tour, money spent. All of that money can possibly be written off. And if you got somebody that's tracking all of the things that you're spending, here's a brief example. If you got somebody that's tracking all of the money that you're spending, now you hand it to the professional, the tax professional, or whatever, towards the end of the year when it's time to file taxes, and they'll determine, okay, we can keep this, we can't keep this, we can keep this, we can keep this. And as long as they understand the power of paying little to no taxes, then a nice chunk of the money that you make will stay in your pocket. Brief example, let's say you make 50 million this year. I'm just throwing out some numbers. I'm making 100 million because whatever he is, I wanted to, I want him to keep growing and keep flourishing. So let's say he made 100 million in a year, but he spent 20 million in marketing and promotion and making sure his team and staff was straight while traveling, all of this stuff. 20 million can be written off on the taxes. So it looks as though you made 80 million, not 100 million. So when they try to tax you, they can't tax you on their 100 mil. They got to tax you on 80 because 20 of that was tax deduction. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to end with this. If Amazon is $1 trillion company, trillion with a T, and they made billions of dollars, but pay zero in taxes, it got to be something about that you can implement as an artist as well. You don't have to be a billionaire or trillionaire to pay zero in taxes. You can do that no matter what level you're on, but you must, and I repeat, must understand the tax laws and how they can work in your favor. And even if you don't understand the tax laws, at least understand that you need to be tracking your receipts and get somebody on your team that you can pay handsomely to make sure you are straight on a financial standpoint, on a bookkeeping standpoint, on the checks and balances standpoint, on a profit and loss standpoint, so that way you can make sure you keep more of your money. It's nothing like making all of that money and not being able to keep the bulk of it. One of the things I hear artists say, and I heard, I heard Lil Baby say this, and Boosie and different people, is when it comes down to them taxes, they don't really like paying them because it's such a big chunk. But the question is, what are you doing to protect yourself? What tax shelters are you creating? Do you have a team of people who can help you protect the money that you're earning? So I don't want to see you throw that money down the drain. You worked hard for it. They shouldn't be getting a dime of it, but you make sure you got your records intact. So if they do come with that audit, you're like, look, all this money went here, here, here. They're like, okay, thank you. Thank you for helping build our economy. So I hope that makes sense, rappers. Make sure you get your stuff intact and make sure the money that you're spending. I don't care if you're spending money on DistroKid. I don't care if you're spending money, marketing your material, running ads, whatever it is that you're doing. It's like free money spent because it's tax deductible when you understand the tax laws. Salute to Lil Baby again. Keep representing, keep doing your thing, keep holding it down for your team, which I know I ain't got to say that because you're going to do that. You do it. It's already in you. But I just wanted to drop that because when I seen that, I said, that brother got some tax deductions. And if you hear this video in time, you can write that stuff out still to this day. All right, that's all I got. Cinco Smith, wealthyrapper.com. Check that out if you want to see a free video of how you can start creating multiple streams of income as an artist, even if you never get a record deal. Click the available link below, wealthyrapper.com. And I'll talk to you on the next video.